Okay, good evening everyone. Welcome to a session. In this session, we will see about tabs, objects, creating our own lightning application, customizing standard lightning application, and we create our object, custom object. We'll create object without tab. Everything we will see in this session. Now, usually how we get requirement is we get requirement to build a insurance application. This is the requirement from a client called life insurance company. That time what we have to do is we have to note down what is required here. First thing we require here is we need objects. That object is a table which is used to store the information. We list down the objects, what objects we need for this application. In that, if it is a life insurance company, they have different branches. So we need one branch object to store branch details. There are employees in the organization. We have to store their information. That is employee object. Agent objects. Some agents are there to take policies from the clients. There is policy. Conditions are there for the policies. Customer object is there. Premium object is there. Claim object is there. These 8 objects are required to store details of policies, customers, agents, employees, and branches. If anything, premium, claim, everything. We need to note down these objects. Next thing is, for this object, we need fields like columns. In the object, branch object, we need to enter branch name. There is contact number for branch and there is address. These fields are required. After object and fields, we need to manage those records. We need to manage branch name, contact number, address. For example, if we want to create a new branch, we need to have one user interface. This tab contains multiple graphical user interfaces. And if any address or contact number is changed for the branch, we need to edit that details in the record. If you want to, if you close any branch, we need to delete that. If you reopen the branch in the same city, we have to undelete it. If by mistake, if you have deleted, we have to restore it. Then if you want to view the branch details, we have to, we can see those branch details as well. So we need a tab to manage those records, to create, edit, delete, undelete, and view records. Tab contains multiple graphical user interfaces. For everything, for every option, there is a different graphical user interfaces. Through that graphical user interface, we perform these operations. For that, each object, we need a separate tab. We are going to create 8 objects. For those 8 objects, we'll have 8 tabs. Object is singular and tab is plural. If you have branch object, there is corresponding branches tab. For employee object, there is corresponding employees tab. Like this, everything is plural. Tab is plural, object is singular. Object is singular. Why it is singular? It is a table. It is one. In a single table, we will have multiple records. In a tab, it is multiple. Tab is multiple. It contains multiple graphical user interfaces. It is one-to-many relationship. Object and tab and object relationship is one-to-many. Why one-to-many? Through one tab, we manage multiple records. Because of that, it is a one-to-many relationship. They'll ask in interview this question: what is relationship between tab and object? It is one-to-many relationship. Why? Through one tab, we manage multiple records. It's one-to-many relationship. So now what is the application? Application is a combination of tabs. Take any application. Every application is combination of multiple tabs. So this application contains multiple tabs. Combination of these tabs, whenever you click, it is opening different graphical user interfaces. If you have tabs, then only we can say it is an application. If you don't have tab, there is no application. We can't do anything without tabs. So that's why we call application is a combination of tabs. Objects, tabs, application. This is the hierarchy. In the objects, we store records through tabs, through multiple user interfaces. So this application is combination of tabs. Objects is combination of records. Tab is combination of UIs. Application is combination of tabs. You do this assignment. You have to answer this question. Explain what is object, tab, and application. Write down objects and corresponding tabs in marketing, sales, and service application. You open sales application. See what are the tabs here. Write down corresponding objects for each tab. Open marketing application. Write down these tabs and write down corresponding objects for this. Open mark sales service application. Write down the tabs and write down corresponding objects. And explain how we manage records using tabs. What you have to explain is what operations we do by using tabs. We create records, we edit records, delete records, undelete records, and view records. Just explain that. What is the meaning of each and everything? If you use delete, once we delete record, how many days it will be stored in recycle bin? In the undelete, in how many days we can restore those records? Write down those things. So there are two types of applications. One is standard application. Second one is custom application. In the standard application, it is a ready-made application provided by Salesforce by default. These are all standard applications: marketing, community, Salesforce, charter, content, sales, app launcher, site, and everything. All these are provided by Salesforce. We have not created these applications. These are provided by Salesforce. Standard applications are marketing, sales, service, communities, content, everything, whatever available in the app launcher. It contains some set of features which are used to automate business process. By using sales and marketing application, we can automate marketing process. By using sales application, we can automate sales process. By using service application, we can automate service process. Standard applications can be customized. Like we have customized TabBar. It can be customized like that. Who can do this? Administrators and developers can customize standard applications. What they can do is they can hide features, but they cannot remove. We cannot remove features. You can hide these solution cases, contacts. You cannot remove this from the arc. If you remove this from the arc, entire applications, even other applications also will get affected. Even it will not allow us to remove. We can grant permissions, like employee in the organization and manager in the organization will not see same kind of features. That means if a manager might need to see entire application, all the features, but employee, whatever the features are required, if he is into sales, he can see only features related to sales. He cannot see attendance of all the employees. Manager can see attendance record of all the employees. So administrators will grant permissions. And standard application can't be removed from arc. We cannot remove it. Custom application we can build from the scratch based on the business requirement. For example, we might get requirement to build our own personal website. That time we can create that personal website by using Salesforce. That time we call it as custom application. We might need to build an application for banking, e-commerce, finance, insurance as per the client requirement. If any of our client get requirement to do these applications, we can build it from scratch. We don't need to use those standard applications. Administrators and developers can build custom applications. These can be fully customized. Whatever we want to do, we can do. We can hide features, we can remove features, we can add new features. Whatever we want, we can do. Even in standard application also, we can add new features. But there will be some limitations. There are some governor limits to do by using in the standard applications. We can't do everything. But in custom applications, whatever we want to do, we can do. We can remove entire application from the arc. We might create one custom application. If we don't want to use it, then we can simply delete it. We can remove that from our arc. Write down these differences. What are the differences between standard and custom applications? You keep these left side and right side, these two. Take one table in Word document and list down. Try by yourself. Now don't look it into this document. Try yourself how much you have observation and how much you remember. Now there are some governor limitations. We frequently use this word, governor limits. We understand later about in-depth about governor limits. Now the governor limits are For developer edition, we can create only 10 custom applications. Now we can't create more than 10 custom application. If you want to create more than 10, 11th application, we have to create another developer edition. Because it is a free edition, there is limitation for only 10 custom applications. Features are same. If we use enterprise edition, we can create 200 custom applications. In unlimited edition, we can create unlimited number of custom applications. These are the government limits of our editions. So how to see applications in Classic? We can see all the standard applications or custom applications, whichever are available. We can see through this app launcher. When we open first time, we get like this, content is there. If you want to see what are the applications available, we can see here. It is through app launcher. In this app launcher, for whatever the applications we have access, those applications are visible. All the applications are not visible. For which applications we have permission to see. If you are working on sales project, we will get access only to sales application. We will not get access to other application. If our client is Axis Bank, when we go into our real-time project, we will see only Axis Bank application because we have only permission for that. Other application we will not have permission. How to see all the applications? There is option called app menu. Go to settings, setup. In the quick find, search for app menu. You can see all the applications. Here it is showing it is visible in app launcher or not. Means, see, these are the all applications. We have created this application in last session. That is also showing here. It is showing Lightning and Classic, all the application it is showing from the Classic view. Now in the Lightning, we have same app launcher. Same thing for application which we have access, we can view only those applications. Go to class Lightning mode. This is the app launcher here. Here we can see whatever the application we have access, we can see only those applications. There is another way to see all the applications in Lightning, that is App Manager. Go to Setup. This is the gear icon here. The gear icon in the quick find, left side panels, search for App Manager. Here it is showing app name. It is developer name. Description of that app. last modified. This app type, it is classic or lightning. Visible in lightning experience or not. If it is only classic application, we cannot see. Platform, this we cannot see in lightning. For sales, there is both lightning and classic, different applications. If you want to edit these applications, we can edit this. This is the way we can see all the applications. There are 20 items. In the starting, we have 19 items. We have added one application in the last session. Bharat Biotech. That one it is showing 20. Otherwise, it is 19. By default, 19 applications are provided by Salesforce. So in the assignment, write down difference between app launcher and app manager. How we can, what applications we can view through app launcher, why we cannot view all the applications in app launcher. Check application through app launcher in classic. Check application through such apps and items in lightning. Check application through app menu in classic, app manager in lightning. This is called search. This is app launcher. We can see this search apps and items. We can see, we can say that servers search apps and items option. See, when we click this, it is showing app launcher. So in the classic, we call TabBar and tabs. In the lightning, we call it as navigation bar and navigation items. TabBar is navigation bar. Tabs are navigation items. Tab, navigation item. TabBar, navigation bar. Now go to just edit this application. Go to setup. After going to setup, in the quick find, search for app manager. We are doing in lightning. Take any marketing application which should be in lightning. Any application. We have already edited this application. So edit this application. You will have sales for it. So there will be sales like this. We change it to HDFC sales. Then developer name automatically it will come. Here, before there won't be any different logo, like sales logo will be no logo, like Salesforce logo will be there. Now take that logo. Take this logo and select this color, which is matching with this HDFC logo color. Select that. Then here it is showing preview. Click on save. For this sales application, before there was Salesforce logo, now it will be HDFC logo. You can see that application here, the app launcher. So after this, we will customize navigation bar. In the classic, we have customized tab bar. Here we will customize navigation bar for the same HDFC sales application, which we have customized. Net is slow. Open this HDFC sales application. Now logo is changed. Now we don't want to see, client don't want to see these all navigation items. If you try from here, we cannot edit. Like in classic, we can do it from here. If you click on plus symbol, you can do it. Here we can add more items, but we cannot remove from this option. To do that, we have to go to setup. From app manager, we have to hide those navigation items. So go here and edit. Navigation items option is here. Here it is showing all selected applications. Now I want to remove. These are the selected items. I don't want these files, then remove it. Tasks I don't want. Dashboards I don't want. I want to put these reports up. Then click on save. Refreshing. Open that application from this app launcher. Let's see. Refresh it. Now remove dashboards. Tasks files also we have removed. Keep on refresh, it will come. In Classic, we can do directly from here, but in Lightning, we have to do it from App Manager. If you want to add tabs, we can add from here. But if you want to remove, we have to go to Setup, and from that, sometimes it takes time. Okay, that is the way to customize the navigation bar. So we'll check later. After some time, it will get refreshed and it will remove those applications. Now come to assignments. Customize navigation bar in sales application. If you would have changed that to HDFC previously, go to that application and change it. You display records in Classic. How we can see records? Through views, we can see the records. Here in the Lightning, we can see records. I go to accounts. Here, click on all accounts. It is showing all the records. 14 records are available. You create few records in Lightning, 10 records, something like that. In the Classic, if you see, only records will be displayed in tabular format. If you go to enhance list views, open sales application, accounts. If you click all accounts, it is showing 14 records here. Here we can see records only in this format, tabular format. In the Lightning, yeah, this is refreshed here now. See, we have removed some things, files and tasks. That's why it is giving some error. Dashboard also removed. That's why it is giving some error. Don't remove those things, just remove some things. in the tab in the navigation items. So let us see in service application. Account records will be same in service application and sales application. Go to all accounts. Here it is showing 14 records. Here we have table, Kanban, and split view. 3 options are available. Now it is in tabular format like in Classic. Click on Kanban format. Here what is the use is you can summarize these things by number of locations. Group by, you can group it. Like I will select based on rating. Save. See how it is displaying. Rating none, hot, warm, cold. Based on this, it is displaying. I can change this rating to cold. From here, I can drag and drop, change the rating without editing the record. Now it is showing 3 records here. If I move it here, you can drag and drop this record here. See, change it to 1, 4. This is the use of Kanban. You can group these records. If you want to see hot records, how many records? 3 records it is showing. But in tabular format, you can't see like this. This is the use of Kanban view. We can see split view. If you click on this record, it is showing like this. One record, right side it is showing all the records, left side it is showing all the record details. Here it is showing the records in details in the right side. This is called split view. Tabular format, Kanban, and split. In Classic, we won't have this option. Practice that. Now you create one account record. Edit that record and delete the record, and restore the record. In Classic, you must have created enhanced list view. In the Lightning as well, you can create those lists. If you want to come back, table view, just click on this. Here, it is showing whatever the default list views are available, it is showing like this. If you want to create new view, just click on this. This is creating new account. Here you can select new. From here you can create new view, like whatever the active status accounts I want to display. Select your options, same like classic. It will ask for filter conditions. Add filter. Enter your filter conditions. Field name, active, equals, value, yes. Save. Now it is showing here. Now it is showing only 11 records. 3 records don't have active status. To create that enhanced list view with account status is active. We have customized the standard applications. We have used this sales application. We have changed it to HDFC sales. You do this assignment as well. Now we will create one new application with application name Bharat Biotech. Client is Bharat Biotech India. How we can create that standard lightning applications? You follow these steps. You go to setup. The quick find. Go to app manager. Here click on new lightning app. We are going to create new lightning app. Give Bharat Bio India. Automatically it will give developer name. Give description. Bharat Bio India. We upload that image. Download from Google. Select the color. Select the theme which is similar to this logo. And then it will change. So click on next here. Use the app image and color instead of our custom theme. Now here don't change anything. This is the standard navigation setup. The starting options are here. Don't select anything. Just keep it as default, then click on next. Here in the utility items as well, don't do anything, just keep it as default. Click next. Here you have to select navigation items. What you want here? I want accounts navigation item, campaigns, cases, contacts, Pages I don't want. I want to do it in service application contacts. Leads I want here. I want one reports as well. Just say next. So it should be available in all the profiles. We will know about profiles, understand all the profiles later. What is concept of profiles and users? It will come next. Select all the applications, because this application which we are creating should be available in all the profiles. For all the profile users, it should be available. Then click on save and finish. Now it is the application. See, this application is available in the app launcher. View all. It will be at the end. Bharat Bio India. You can drag it to top. So that whenever you open that, it will come here in the start. The navigation, I missed this. Set order, then 15th point. Select for all profiles. You can save and finish. So observe this now. A new custom application is created. We can access that application through app launcher. We can see that application in app manager as well. Now for assignments, create custom application, online banking, add HDFC bank logo, create your own application, add navigation items, take this navigation items. Here, grant access, application access only to system administrator. We have used for all profiles. Take only for system administrator profile in the 15th step. In the 15th step, we have to select for profiles. In that, select only system administrator. Now create another custom application, insurance processor. Add the LIC logo, download it from it. Give access to all the profiles. One talent acquisition application, give access to all profiles. You do create one list view option for case object to display case records. Type is mechanical, reason is performance. This is the enhanced list view from Lightning. Take any sales application which you have created or any. So those are the assignment. Now, what is object table? It is a table and it is collection of records. It is used to store data. We can store application data, business data. We can store organizational data. There are three kinds of objects. One is standard object, second is custom object, third is S objects. What is standard objects? These are provided by Salesforce. All these navigation items, TabBar, for this tab navigation items, there is a object behind it. Those objects are provided by Salesforce. In those objects, we store data. If you take any record, this is the record. This is the account object details. In this, we have different fields available. All these are different sections. All these fields are in the record. These objects are provided by Salesforce. They provide, like, for each and every tab or for each and every object, there is corresponding tab. Campaign, lead, account, case. These are the standard objects provided by Salesforce. We can customize those objects. Example, now in the account object, there is no PAN number. If I want to add PAN number, I can add new field here. We can add new field. We can add passport, that is new field, passport number. If you want to add Aadhaar number, we can add new field, Aadhaar, passport, PAN, number of the customer. Standard fields which are provided by Salesforce for each and every object, they provide some standard fields. We cannot remove those standard fields. We cannot remove standard objects as well. If you want to add additional objects, we can add. Those are called custom objects. There are some 1049 standard objects provided by Salesforce. If you want to add additional objects, those we call as custom objects. Those are as per our requirement. Developers or administrators create those customer objects as per the business requirement. How to identify it is custom object or standard object? Every custom object, if we create our own object as per our requirement, then it will have __C at the end. It is postfixed with __C. If we create branch object, it will have __C, branch __C. If you create agent, then it will have agent __C. If you create policy object, it will have policy __C. There is governor limits to create these objects. In free developer edition, you can create maximum of 400 custom objects. In unlimited edition, we can create 2000 custom objects. In the custom object as well, we can customize that object. We can add additional field. While creating a custom object, we can create few fields. And if you want any additional fields, we can add. Same like in standard object. In standard object, if we want any additional fields, we can add. In the same way, when we create custom object, if we create with 10 fields, if you want additional fields, 3 more fields, we can add. And we can remove these fields in the objects because these fields are created by us. We can remove created objects. We can add additional objects. These S objects are combination of both standard and custom objects. So how we can see these objects? There are 3 ways to see the objects. First one is object manager. Second one is schema builder. Third one is developer console. In these three ways, we can see objects. Lightning, go to setup. The quick find, type object manager, or here also we can have. See, it is showing all the fields. We can click on any object. It is showing account, API name. Here you can see fields and relationships. This is the field name, account number, account owner. All these are fields. This is the field name, this is the field label. All these are fields in account object. This is showing in graphical, this is showing in tabular format. In the schema builder, we can see, go to setup, type schema builder. It is a graphical representation. It is a schema builder is a graphical representation tool. It shows object structure in pictorial format on the canvas. We call this as canvas. It shows in pictorial format. See, all these are objects. It is showing all objects. Here, click on clear all. Now there are no objects on the canvas. Now I want to select only account object. Now it has came account object. Click on auto layout. See, this account object came here. Just zoom in, zoom out. You can drag it here. Now I want to see case object. Select that case object. Click on auto layout, it will come like this. See, this is the relationship. There is relationship between account object and case object. From here to case object, we have relation. It is a lookup relationship. We will see about this relationship later. You note down what is the relationship between account and case object. It is a lookup relationship. Here we have link from account to account. Case has lookup relationship from case to case. Here we have hierarchy from account to account. Note down this. You can select contact object. Click on auto layout. See account. Keep this account in the middle. See how this relationship, account case has relationship, account contact has the relationship. If you keep mouse on that, it will show what type of relation, lookup relationship this is. and contact, and this has lookup relationship case. Contact and contact has lookup relationship. There is internal relationship and external relationship. Here it is showing lookup relationship is this with linking, master detail relationship is there, that is red color. For this it is not there. So there is one more option to see the object, that is developer console. Go to setup, search for developer console. It is not showing here. Yeah, here it is there, developer console. Click on the developer console. Click on file, open. Objects entity. This is the entity type objects. Here, account. Double click on this. It is showing fields here. These are the three ways to see the objects. So now assignments are view campaign object from object manager. Write down 10 fields. View objects from schema builder. Show account, case, and contact relationship. Note down the relationships. Try all. Click on auto layout, zoom option, everything you try. View lead objects from developer console. In the backend process, when we create object, while creating the custom object, in the backend, it generates table. If you create a custom object with policy name, it will generate object table with policy __ C. It is postfixed with __ C. And it contains 5 standard fields. If you create any custom objects, if you don't use any fields, automatically these 5 fields, these are the standard fields generated by Salesforce. Any standard and custom objects, both will have these 5 fields. Without these 5 fields, there is no object. First one is ID, name, owner, created by, last modified by. These are the 5 standard fields available for any object. If you create custom object, automatically these 5 fields are created. These are standard fields. Even in the standard object as well, we will see these 5 fields. There are many fields in the standard object, but when we're creating a custom object, these 5 fields are created if you don't select any field. It will generate one internal table with policy __ C and 5 standard fields: ID, name, owner, created by, last modified by. In interview, they'll ask this question: what are the standard fields in standard or custom objects? ID, name, owner, created by, last modified by. This ID field we cannot see. This is for internal. These four we can see. Programmatically, we can see ID field, but it won't display in reports. If you go to any custom object or any standard object, if you want to see that, here it is showing ID, right? This field is invisible. We cannot see this field. Go to any application and see. Go to account record. Here it is showing name. But ID it won't show. We will see that how it will work. And it will create one tab, name with policies. It is to manage the record in the object table. It contains multiple graphical user interfaces. These interfaces, graphical user interfaces, are automatically created by default by Salesforce. This user interface contains two fields, name and owner. Whenever I create custom object, it will ask end user to enter name and owner. These three remaining, ID, created by, last modified by, automatically generated by Salesforce. When you are creating that record, it will give who is creating that record. Internally, it will generate our name. If you are creating with our own username, we don't need to enter. It will not ask these three options. It will ask only name and owner option. If you click on create, after creating object, create record, it will show only two fields to enter, name and owner. These three fields are internally generated, ID created by, last modified by. And it will generate one business logic class with policy __ C. This business logic is available between tab and object in the form of class and methods. If you click on save, what should happen? If you click on cancel, what should happen? When data is entered by end user from user interface, business logic validates the data and insert in the object table. Here tab name is policies, business logic name is policy __ C, object table name internally is policy __ C. Internal names. Business logic get response back from the database layer. When we enter data from the UI, it will send response to the user interface. This is the database layer, policy __ C. Business logic is policy __ C. This is the object table. This is the class name. We'll have user interface tab. Now we will create one custom object. Go to setup. The quick find object manager. Create custom object. Here it is asking to enter name. We'll create some agent. is also available. Condition. Plural name conditions. This is for tab. Object name, it is automatically taken. Write description. Condition. Object, custom object for insurance application. You have to enter description why we are creating this. So in this, put starting one, this condition name automatic, data type is text. Here we have different features. This object should allow in reports. When we are generating reports, this object should come. And we should have activities. Means what is this? This is, we can set alerts and reminders. If you allow this, we can set alerts and reminders. Like we can set automatic emails. If you don't select this, we cannot set reminders. We cannot set anything for this. Alerts or reminders, we cannot set. Email alerts or any reminders, if you want to set for this object, we cannot do that if you don't select this option. This track field history is to see last modified history. If anybody modified this field, we need to see this. If you go to bank, if you do some transaction, you have to see who has made. Manager has made it, cashier has made it, some other person has made it, and what change he has made. Last time value, latest value, changed value. If transaction is 10,000, if you deposit 10,000 extra amount, 10,000 was previous value, 20,000 is recent value. By whom it has done? It will track all this in history. 18 months history, we can see what happened to this field. Allow in charter groups. For example, if anybody made any change to this field, immediately as a owner of this field, we will get alert. This field has been modified by this person. He has changed this value from this to this. These 4 options are for that. Here you can keep as it is. This option is deployment and development. Whenever we are creating this object, if you want to add any fields, if you want to work out on this, we will keep it in development. Means still this object is in development. We cannot use this. If it is done, everything is done, change it to deployed. Then only we can use this object. In the object creation options, just click on allow search status. So this object can be searched in the global search, which we have seen in the classic in the starting 4th option or 3rd option. After logo, release, and next field is search, global search. In that we can search this field. Here in the object creation options, we can add notes and attachments related to list. If you select this, we can add any attachment or something, PDF document or notes we can attach. Otherwise, we cannot attach any documents. This section will come if you select this. We will see that. Launch new custom tab wizard. This is for tab. Now we are creating object. For this object, we need tab to manage the records. Just click on save. Now this condition object should appear in all the applications. For this tab condition, tab style is this. If you can select different tab style, this is the condition. I'm giving star. Don't select anything. This tab is for condition tab for insurance application. Click on next. This should be visible to all the profiles. So just select default on. All the profiles should have access to this tab. Click on next. This should be available in all the applications. Whatever the applications are available, if it is standard or custom application, for every application it should be visible. Then click on save. These last three options are for tab. Now if you want to create any fields, you can create here. Now see these details. Here we have got created by, last modified by owner. Application name is condition __ C. This is the object name. This is the custom object. Singular level is condition, plural is conditions. This is in deployed status. We have enabled these reports, activities, track field history. Now check this object is available in other applications or not. If it is not available, go to conditions. See, this we have added. Now there are no conditions. Just try to add this new condition. It is showing condition name. Policy is for 60 years, below 60 years. It is showing only two fields, condition name and owner, and remaining three fields, ID created by, last modified by. These three fields are internally generated. This owner automatically it is giving. This field we have to enter. Click save. Now see, this false ASK. Now you can add your own fields to this. See, created by Madhu, owner, last modified by. These four fields are showing. 5 fields it is not showing. Only ID field it is not showing. Only 4 fields it is showing. Condition name, owner, created by, last modified by. 5 standard fields are generated whenever we create a custom object. But ID fields it won't show. In the tab it shows only condition name and owner. 2 fields it will show in UI to enter. It will take owner automatically. We have to enter only name. And created by, last modified by, automatically it displays. It will generate. It is generated by Salesforce. ID is also internally generated by Salesforce, but it won't be visible here. It is for internal purpose. Now see here, we have activated activity. That's why it is showing here like this. We can log a call, we can email. Click on related. Notes you can attach. You can upload file and attach any document here. This is how to create custom object. Now you create this custom object in both Lightning and Classic. Customer in Lightning, agent in Classic. Create custom object for only for system administrator profile. Create one custom object with name policy. Create branch custom object. For only to display in service application. Create new record for the created branch custom object. Create condition custom. Create condition custom object without activities and nodes. This we will see in one option, observe, where we can see. Note down our observation. Create claim custom object without creating a tab. Don't create tab. So now in the project assignment, what we will have, when you join in a company as a Salesforce admin or developer, after project is assigned to you, you will be allocated with a user profile, system administrator in Salesforce. Now as a employee, when you join in the company, when the project is allocated for you, you have to understand what is that project. What applications are available in the org or organization? What are the tabs, objects, fields, and features in the application? What is the overall functionality of the application? You have to understand it. Now write down your understandings about developer edition account. Overall developer edition account, what you have understood. This application, what this free developer edition account contains. In the top line, what it has. In the app launcher, what applications are available? When you click sales application, what tabs are available? What under tabs, what is available in the left sidebar? What is available in the right sidebar? What is available in the main page? Write down all those things. This is for today's session. Practice all the assignments sent to email ID.